Hey everyone, and welcome to The Old-Fashioned Friendship, where two long-term buddies get together, sip on bourbon, and relive the wild, hilarious, and sometimes outright ridiculous stories from our 20 years of friendship.
We're here to share the laughs, the memories, and the chaos from the good old days, whether it be from our small beginnings in a smoke-filled tent, a random adventure, or just an everyday moment that somehow turned into a legendary tale. I'm Bobby.
And I'm Brandon. Together, we're uncorking a bottle in every episode, from the boldest of bourbons to the most intriguing whiskeys, and everything in between.
We'll share our unfiltered reviews, debate our favorites, and trust us, we got some stories that might surprise you. So let's get into it.
This is The Old-Fashioned Friendship. Welcome back, everybody. We are on episode 16 of The Old-Fashioned Friendship.
Yeah.
What? What? So yeah, here we are. This is probably our longest lasting hyperfixation. So
Yeah, because congrats to us. We finally did it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, if you would have reminded me, there's a clap on the soundboard we could have used.
Oh man.
We'll get it next time now.
I mean, we just get somebody from work come over. I'm sure they've got the clap.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, we're here after last week we reshot episode 10.
We did, and it messes me up because I want to say last week we did larceny.
Yeah. But we didn't.
But we didn't.
Last week we reshot episode 10.
Surprise, larceny's coming up.
Yeah. Y'all are going to be in just wow.
Yeah, that's a great episode.
No, and surprise, larceny already aired. Just want to point that out because it's 16. But yeah, you know.
You're right.
Yeah. I do a little bit of mathing. I'm a little mathemacator over here. So anyway.
Yeah, so we just, I think episode 10 did great. We released that one very quickly. It's already out. It's been out. It was out 2 days after we shot it.
Yeah. Because we were trying to
get in there, but it was really fun. And then we found out we like Four Roses.
Yeah, if you don't tell us.
Yeah, if you don't tell us that we like Four, if you don't tell us it's Four Roses.
And you primo it up with
some wild turkey. If you give us wild turkey first,
yeah,
Four Roses tastes really good.
Really good.
Really good.
Because didn't Four Roses end up at the front of the line?
No, it was still American Ace, and then it was Four Roses.
Yeah,
and then it was,
there you go. That's right.
I don't remember. I never remember second and third.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we did decide if we do it, because this is the second blind taste test we did. You guys have only heard one.
Mm-hmm.
But we will do 3. Because 4 is too many.
Yeah, the end of that episode, there might be some rambling.
It's not great.
Yeah. Well, because we also ended up doing 5.
Yeah, because we tied up the scoring. So the tiebreaker needs to be 4. Update on the social medias. We're at 549 followers on Instagram, which is really dope. We're getting a lot more interaction on there. We are now up to, there's a video. We are up to 1,386 followers on TikTok.
All right.
We're getting a couple hundred views per video, which is dope.
Yep.
And then on the Old-Fashioned Friendship. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out this one. But so we're growing steadily, slowly. But it's what we need, right?
Yeah, it's at a pace. We're pacing.
We're pacing pretty good. Pacing pretty good for not really talking about it much and not really getting into it.
Yeah.
50 followers on Facebook.
Hey, look at that. That's bigger than we've ever had.
6 to 50 in a week.
Yeah.
Because I shared it.
Oh, good job. Good job. So we've had a big week for the podcast.
This week?
Big things. We've got big news that we didn't have last time we shot. Big things happening.
Should we do them in order?
Well, yeah. You start with yours.
Well, I was going to say, we got a special guest coming on.
We do have a special guest.
Which we're going to shoot midweek. So we're shooting 3 episodes
we're shooting today, and then we're going to shoot again on Saturday.
And then we're going to shoot again next Wednesday. Or record.
Yeah.
And then we had a local lottery going on through the Virginia lottery. Virginia does their ABC allocations. They send out the liquor stuff. The cool part was that it tied into our idea. Now, at some point, we wanted to do a crime series, a couple episodes that talked about crimes in whiskey. And Remus came up in that conversation.
Because Remus is kind of like the renown in crime.
Yeah, he did bourbon. He was basically made $40 million. Yeah. We'll get into that on the episode.
That. Yeah, we'll cover
3
that
years,
right
went to prison, whole bunch of stuff, crazy stuff happened.
Yeah.
Overrunning moonshine or whiskey at that time. And so we were talking about Remus. Yep. And then what does the lottery pop up but the Remus Babe Ruth edition?
Yep.
So Babe Ruth edition, it's made of 3 mash bills. They're only making like 8,000 bottles of it, one for every at bat that he had. So we got one.
Yep.
We got one of the hard to find bottles, which is really dope and really exciting. Not as exciting as Brandon's news, but exciting.
So it is awesome. It is super exciting. It was our first big dub in allocated bourbon lottery.
Yeah. Well, we had talked about trying to get those harder to find bottles, and we thought it was going to be way longer before we could start getting into them.
Yeah. And
this is still retail. MSRP is $200.
Yeah, exactly.
Not secondary, just.
And so expect to see some pictures of that hitting as soon as we get that bottle in. And then in other news, Bowman Brothers put out their lottery, their distillery lottery. So the distillery lottery is different than the ABC lottery because they had done the ABC lottery and we lost that.
Yeah, but that was it for Abraham?
It was for Abraham.
Was it? Okay. They just did that like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yep.
So we've been trying to fight for that bottle.
Yeah. So now Bowman did their own. Now the rules for when Bowman does their own is whoever wins has to show up and pick it up. And you got 3 weeks.
And you have to show up at the distillery in Fairfax,
Virginia. We have to go to the distillery in Fairfax, so 2.5 hours away. Today, the notifications dropped. I sent Bobby a text, says, "Hey, check your mail, see if you got one." He didn't.
I did not.
I didn't. My buddy Alex didn't.
Melanie
Kelly
didn't.
and Tiffany didn't. His wife didn't. My guy at work didn't. Get a text from my wife, and she says, "Hey, we got to go get this bottle." And I'm like, "You're kidding me."
That's so dope.
Yeah. So we do now have a bottle of Abraham.
Yeah. Which we had talked about that since episode 3.
Yeah.
Needing that. That's the unicorn bottle for us that we've been chasing for a while. Not trying to. I don't even think we can find it in secondary.
Yeah.
Because
they don't make that many. They only make like 10 or 15 barrels
really?
A year.
Into it. Yeah.
So like to get one.
And then they allocate it out. Whatever they want to keep and give away, they give away.
So we have that on lock. That'll be on the podcast shelf for life.
Yeah.
It may go empty at some point. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to love it or hate it, but we're going to have it. And it's super cool.
If it's good, we only crack the good bottles during good times.
Right. And
50,000 followers.
I will look up on our shelf on the wall, and there will be 4 different bottles of Bowman.
Yeah.
And that'll be pretty awesome for me.
Because the hard part right now is that we have our personal collection. Then we have we're eventually going to have to start a podcast collection.
Yeah.
The podcast
we've kind of talked about what pops up there and what doesn't.
Those are going to be the ones that we don't want to buy.
Yep.
But we can buy through here. So we're buying them for that.
Yeah, absolutely. But,
this one's yours. This one's dope.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm really excited. We've talked about it before. I've got a wedding ring made from a Bowman barrel stave.
Yeah.
So I'm a Bowman person.
I did just tell you upstairs, I'm glad you want it.
Yeah.
Because if I want it, I have a hard time giving it to you, but I think you deserve it. You need it. That's
on the podcast right now. I'm saying it'll go on the podcast shelf.
Okay.
It'll be on the shelf.
Yeah.
It'll be an awesome piece. I'm super excited. I'm hoping that when we go up there, the distiller's there because I want him to sign it.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah.
But we'll see. If he's not there, he's not there.
Yeah.
Because I do know that they do sign bottles, and maybe he already signed it. I'm not sure.
It was like a special edition too, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't remember what it's called. Hungarian oak, Abraham Bowman, single barrel.
Yep.
Just crazy.
So it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. We'll have that. Like I said, I'm going to try to get it signed. We'll see what happens. It's goofy. Do you need the brewer signature on it? No.
But if it's yours and you're keeping it, and it's
going to go up on the shelf.
Take a sticker up there.
Okay.
Take one of the stickers and give it to him.
Need to see if I can get your wife to make 2 shirts before we go up.
Oh yeah. I'll get her pressing them out tomorrow.
Because we
already own the shirts. We already bought or not own, but like we already have all gray ones. This gray, this design. Everyone should have one of these.
Yeah. So we because we're going up on the 30th.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be so dope. Dude, and I was so close to being off on the 30th. I was supposed to be off because it was a holiday and everyone already had their weekend off. Mm-hmm. We're getting all the managers to work that Saturday.
Oh, that's annoying.
So close to being off.
I thought you sound like you got a cold coming on.
Oh, yeah. No, I do. Yeah. It's the black lung pop.
I got the lung pop.
Yeah.
Pictures posted. Bowman.
Yeah. Black lung's cleared.
I found the cure.
It's a miracle.
Somebody take this to all the miners in West Virginia. There's not
those miners.
Not the Epstein miners, the ones.
The ones that call them pickaxes.
Yeah. I've been wondering why people were so upset about miners having sex. Like, I mean, what else are you going to do? You got the lung. I'm pretty sure that's cardio. They get to work some of that,
they work it out.
Lung capacity in.
That's the funniest words that get mixed up and you could play on so hard, or it's the word minor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he was a minor. What?
His hands were rough. About 6'4", 300 pounds.
That's a big little boy. Yeah. What are you talking about, little?
This is my son, John. He's a minor. He looks like he's 42.
He is.
Yeah. West Virginia is so weird.
Oh man. So anyway, yeah, that's that is news in our bourbon world.
Our bourbon world is growing.
That's pretty awesome,
and we're excited.
So do expect a follow-up Bowman episode
because we needed.
Yeah, because so what we did in the Bowman episode that will have already aired by the time this one comes out is we did John Jay, and we did
single barrel or small batch.
Their small batch. So now we'll do port barrel, and we'll do Abraham.
That's dope.
Yeah, we'll knock both of those out.
Man, there's not many other options I think they have for us to go after. It's not. See, this is the problem. It's not like Weller's where they have the money and it's $7,500 that we'll never buy.
Yeah,
never. I don't even see the point in that.
But I think that's kind of the fun. Like Bowman, it's like you can have tried their whole collection, and it's not. Yeah. I mean, there are bottles that they have that we don't.
It's untouchable.
But you have to get on lists before they even brew. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Or collector's editions. They're old. Yeah. They're old runs that they did before.
So there's stuff that we won't have. But if you want to talk about the things that like you'd be able to find right now, you went out to try to get them because Abraham caps it.
I think that's like a single barrel. Yeah, that's like a Weller single barrel or like a CYPBE or that's like one of those level of. What?
So, in other news, I also got myself a spare bottle of Lost, so I can finally finish the first bottle of Lost without being sad.
But I'm not because we can find it.
Yeah. There, I went to the ABC store, on Princess Anne.
Yeah.
And
down by the courthouse.
Yeah, down there by the courthouse.
They had plenty.
But
did you get yourself a single barrel yet?
Like they're just loaded.
They got red.
They're decked out.
Are red and gold the same or not?
So,
that was what we were trying to figure out on the website.
That's what I said. You have that black bottle, right?
But I think I have red. I have black and gold.
Ah,
I don't have black and red.
Okay, so I probably should have got that bottle too.
It's fine. We'll find
it. It is what it is. It's not that one's also not.
That's another
super difficult to find.
We'll have everything from the distiller at some point.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We'll have the 10-year. We'll have everything from them because their shit is just awesome.
Yeah. But I could also go and pick up a bottle of that.
Yeah.
I didn't end up because I went up to Northern Virginia, talked about going to the Lost Distillery. They weren't there. They were at a competition. So I didn't end up going and picking up the bottle of 10-year, but that's okay because it puts it back into the realm of like something that we're gonna do.
We're gonna go up there, visit them. We'll set up a day that we can go up and visit and talk to them and do a little tour and pick up some bottles.
So that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. Go ahead.
I was saying my boss Ryan heard that Brandon was coming on next week.
Yeah.
And was like, "What? He's on before me?" I was like, "Dude, I can't go to you until we get cameras. We're trying to shoot all your stuff with the camera."
Oh yeah.
I was like, we don't really have to. We could just take the mics set up in his bar.
Right.
But we could do that.
Well, and now, this week I got that new laptop. We could just take my laptop, take this, and set it all up. It'd be pretty easy.
Ready to go, bro. That's where we can screw these in at. Well, I would love to get another arm, though, for the third mic.
But where to put it?
Anywhere.
I gotcha.
You know what I mean? Anywhere. not even if we didn't use it, if we still use the stand for sometimes, but having the option to put it on an arm and scrap it and get it this close, it'd be dope.
Yeah. Well, we're not
going to have it by Saturday.
They were like $20.
Yeah. And these have worked out really well.
Got it from Amazon.
Yeah.
If we ordered it today.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It might be
24 hours.
Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I forgot about how quick we put these together.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like 3 days. We went from like 1 mic to 2 mics with arms and a sound system.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that upgrade happened so very fast. We didn't even we didn't even change next episode. It was bam, done.
It wasn't little things at a time.
Yeah.
But t-shirts are still got to be coming at some point.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the right time.
I got you.
I don't know if I should do it close to Christmas. I don't know when I should do it. You know what I mean?
Well, and then things have happened kind of since, right? Yeah. Like we talked about that. This bottle of
Babe Ruth,
it's $200
out of the fund.
Yeah. So that's $200 out of what we were planning on spending on shirts, that kind of stuff. And then the bottle of Abraham is $90. So like losing a little bit of that funded. Yeah.
Shit we weren't expecting to buy.
Yeah.
$300 we were given the opportunity to spend.
Yeah.
You didn't win shit.
Exactly.
You want to spend $300? You're allowed to now. Go for it.
I won the honor of spending, $90 on a bottle of bourbon.
Is this open?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, anything else this week?
No, it's been kind of boring. I've been really excited about bowling. Say that. And I'm sad because I only got 2 weeks left.
I gotcha.
I got tomorrow night, and then next Wednesday before this, I'll be bowling.
You just love shoving your fingers into dark, wet holes?
No, man. It's just fun. And it's like, it's to the point that no matter, and I joke people about like getting into pickleball.
Yeah.
Or people getting into like these little things that they would do. But whenever you can go and practice at something and see your improvement, that's what I think people miss.
Dude, I'd totally get into pickleball.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
I know a lot of people that are into it and they play like all over the place right now.
Yeah.
And they do tournaments and they sign up for weekends.
I don't think I do that.
And they do like, there's not really leagues, but they're Thursday nights they go play or whatever.
We got
Friday
that pickleball course right up the street.
I want to go get them and just go play and try it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah. Because you remember like back in the day, and maybe you don't, I don't know. But like you go to the YMCA and then they had a room that was like.
The racquetball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like you were playing up against a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that forever.
In like a bad way.
I'm not in good shape. We probably got 15, 20 minutes of me.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's fine.
And then I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, but we do that every day. We'll die. We do that once a week, though.
Yeah.
Maybe by the end of next year, we're doing 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And so
I did tell there. Apparently, you can get into it pretty cheap. But I gave people a hard time about it.
Yep.
About getting into pickleball or getting into these like little sports groups or whatever. And I never saw bowling as competitive, but it's just fun. And it's really fun because last week we won all 4 games or all 3 games and the whole total overall. And I have I have an average. I have and it's not as bad as it was when I started.
Nice.
So I don't know. It's just something to focus on and not focus on work or life. You're all I'm worried about is throwing this ball down a lane and hitting pins. That's all I'm worried about for the next 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's fun.
At the end of the day, it's a distraction from responsibility.
Yes.
And there can be nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And that is usually where video games come in. But I haven't played many video. There hasn't been a lot of video games I've been wanting to play.
Yep.
So finding bowling around the time, which is cool. It's enough time. I got 2 more weeks left and I'll figure out if I want to play during the winter any or all or whatever.
Right.
Because there's like smaller leagues I can do that are like 5 or 6 weeks or 8 weeks that I'm not signing up for 36 weeks and every Thursday. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. What about you? What's going
on? Well, laptop died. Got a new laptop.
Yeah.
Super stoked. It's a beast. It's a monster. Oh my God. I love it. I'm already in love with it. I hate the way that buying a laptop works for me though, because I spent like 2 days researching, trying to find one in the price range that I wanted to spend. I'm like, I'm going to spend $1,000 on a laptop. That's going to be my cap out.
Yeah.
That's where I'm done. And I find one and I go and I look at it and it sucked.
Yeah.
It was like flimsy. It felt weak.
Yeah.
Right. And then they got this other one sitting right next to it and it's twice as better for 50% more. And I'm like, fuck. And so I ordered it. So, you end up spending $1,500 on a computer and you're like, but It's done. It's over. I've got it. I'm happy with it. I'll rock it forever.
I think the laptop was harder for me when I knew I was going to get the desktop. I have used this. I knew I was going to use it. I think you'd use your laptop more.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But for me, I like being able to come down here and do gaming or whatever I'm doing on it.
Well, and that's what it came out to is like I've been putting away money for my desktop.
Yeah.
And like I just don't actually use my desktop very much.
Yeah.
Like it's just not.
Are you still rocking the same one from when we were younger?
I mean, same case. It's a very different computer. Okay. Yeah. It's been upgraded multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm stuck right now in the realm of like, I've got an i7, 77K. So
which can run anything we're playing now.
Yeah. It's like a 12 gen and it's running 64 gigs of DDR4.
Yeah.
So my next upgrade, it's like I got to get a new motherboard, a new processor, and then new RAM, and then it's an actual upgrade.
Yeah.
So it's basically rebuilding the whole computer. Previously, I've added faster RAM. I was able to upgrade just the processor.
Yeah.
And I've added more RAM, and I've kept my graphics card up to date, but I've hit that wall where my motherboard is just as
this thing was a deal if it had more RAM or more solid state hard drive.
Yeah, but you can always add that.
Yeah, and that's why this was the easier choice to go with instead of trying to get someone built.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
so anyway, got my new laptop. That was pretty awesome. Lot of stuff going on at work. We're getting ready for a parking lot event. It's gonna be pretty dope. If you're in the area,
5 o'clock morning things.
No, we're gonna do a kickoff to the ski and snowboard season.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we're gonna have food trucks and we're gonna have a couple of the mountains out there selling passes. We're gonna have some of our vendors out there giving away some swag.
That's cool.
We're gonna do a trade-in for soft goods. We're gonna do like a kind of a swap section. So like if you have skis and you want to get rid of them, right, and somebody wants to come and look, we'll have a tech there to like check it over and tell you whether or not you should or shouldn't buy them.
Yeah.
Things people don't think about with ski bindings. They're only good for about 7 years. And then they are no longer considered to be safe to use.
Really?
So yeah. And that's by the manufacturer company. And that's assuming
binding would be like the layers together.
So the binding is what it gets drilled onto the ski, holds your boot.
Okay.
So your whole, your body to the ski. So, if those malfunction, you got a problem.
Yeah.
And the malfunction can either be on release or it can be on acceptance. Mm-hmm. So malfunction on acceptance isn't a big deal. It's like, well, that's going to ruin your day because you can't go.
Yeah.
Right. But, it's better than the other way where it's a malfunction on release.
Yeah.
So imagine you're going bombing down a hill and you fall, your skis are supposed to come off.
Okay.
If you have a problem where it's not releasing and your ski doesn't come off, you're ripping your hip out of socket or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, because you're not snapping a ski.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's going to snap after leg.
Yeah. How strong is that ski? About 10 more pounds per square inch in your leg?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So there's things like that. Like, so we'll have a technician out there to like take a look at them, tell you whether or not, if there's damage to them, tell you whether it's repairable or not.
That's cool.
Hopefully get a write-up on those repairs so that we're doing them.
Yeah.
Not someone else, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, I mean, that's gonna probably take up a lot of my time for the next month.
Yeah.
Because I'm in charge of pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But my boss has some people that she's bringing in, which is pretty cool. But we're trying to shut down our entire parking lot and just turn it into the event.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a big parking lot.
It's a pretty good sized parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so.
Crazy area, especially when they put that canes in. It's going to be slammed over there.
And I got my neighbor has a coffee truck. I didn't know they had a coffee truck. But they're going to come and do the ones that live like right next door to me on the left side. Austin and...
Oh, right Like your neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to, I was able to give them a spot. They're going to come sell coffee.
Cool.
Theme their whole thing after.
I wonder what their coffee truck is.
I know what it is. I can't remember it right now.
Yeah, Melanie goes to one all the time.
It's more like a van. Okay. It's like almost like a ice cream truck.
Okay, it does coffee.
As opposed to like a food truck thing. But it's cool. Yeah. It's cool. I didn't know they did it until I was at a craft show and I went to get coffee, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
What are you guys doing here?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, this is, I guess it's Austin's mom's truck.
Yeah.
But then Lauren runs the truck.
That's cool.
So it's pretty cool. It's nice when you get to do something with your neighbors, for your neighbors, have them out. Yeah. So that's going to take over a lot of my week. More dental work today. Getting that done.
Is that why you got the big glasses?
Yeah. I'm almost done though. Y'all, it has been a train ride, but I'm almost done. I got one more appointment that isn't just going to be like basic maintenance, every 6 months kind of thing. Yep. Whew, almost there. Yay. Very exciting.
Yeah.
So anyway, what have we chosen to drink tonight?
Well, it seems here, sir, we had decided on the Clyde Mays.
Oh, good. I really love how you're doing a Southern accent for an Alabama bourbon.
Let me tell you a little bit about Clyde Mays. No, I did talk like that for a good 10 minutes.
He did, y'all. I didn't think he was going to be able to get out of there.
Oh, you want to do the pop? You're better at it.
Oh, you think I'm better at the
pop?
Yeah,
I do. And I haven't popped this one. I don't remember what it smells like. I popped it at some point, but ooh, fancy. It's a whiskey.
It smells warm.
It's going to be warm. It's a 92 proof.
Smells warm.
It smells good, though. It's got some...
So you can get the cinnamon and the vanilla. Yeah. So it says, as far as the nosing notes, you should pick up baked orange, apricot, clove, vanilla, cinnamon, and light oak.
This is the first time I've heard some generic fucking fruit, like apricot. Mm-hmm. As soon as you said it, that's what I was trying to picture in my head.
Oh, nice.
So I did get some apricot off of this one. I don't usually believe that one.
Cool. Well, so now it is time for the pour. So, Bobby, what do you know about this here brand?
So, Clyde Mays was a moonshiner back in the day. He was a craftsman by trade, but had a passion for the whiskey. And he ended up going to prison for 8 months because of his moonshine problem. And then he got out. The day he got out of prison, he started making moonshine again. So, he's in like folklore of moonshine is Clyde Mays. Now, this is made by a company that I can't pronounce the name, but I think it is...
Kaneka.
So, Kaneka owns Clyde Mays.
Yeah.
It's made out of Indiana. Pretty sure it's an MGP. Because the... what is it? The mix. 10% barley, 10%...
Oh, what's its mash bill?
Mash bill. There we go.
Yeah.
So, do we have that in there? Because I remember we looked at... There you go.
Yep.
So, mash bill of 78% corn, 12% rye, and 10% malted barley, which I think is a mash bill from MGP. And that's usually how you can lock down who's where's, what the percentages are. Mm-hmm. And like a 95 rye or anything like that, you can kind of figure out where they're coming from. And this one I think is a standard like MGP. Started
brewing whiskey in 1950, or in the 1950s, went all the way to the 1980s. It was renowned for its high quality, high proof, but his like staple, his kind of niche was he would add dried apples to the barrels during the aging process.
Okay.
And that gave it a distinct flavor, which is now called Alabama style. Okay, so this is
not an apple pie moonshine.
Correct.
But an apple hinted moonshine.
So this is a Alabama style whiskey. Afterwards, May's son, Kenny, worked to legalize his father's production. And he partnered with KBD, Kentucky Bourbon Distillers, to produce the first legal batch of Clyde Mays, Kaneka Ridge, Alabama style whiskey. I could say Kaneka, but I couldn't say Alabama. What's up, man?
Kaneka, Alabama.
So then in 2004, the Alabama state legislator designated Conecuh Ridge, Alabama fine whiskey as the state spirit of Alabama.
That's dope.
So this is in line with the the state spirit of Alabama.
You can definitely smell some fruit on there, man.
So also it's a Alabama whiskey that is made in Kentucky.
Well, Indiana. Distilled in Indiana.
I guess it was originally sourced from Kentucky.
This is the big point, though. In 2022, they were building a distillery to distill this in Conecuh, Alabama.
Yes.
Is what we read.
In Troy, Alabama.
Troy, Alabama.
There you go.
I just want to say Conecuh again.
Conecuh. Yep.
It smells sweet. It doesn't have like that Tennessee whiskey. Well, flammability.
Well, we don't know. We haven't dropped the match in yet.
Well, I got a match.
So I think I poured a little heavier than you did.
Got some burn to it. Got some, not really a burn, but like a medicinal. I would say medicinal at first.
It says the finish is supposed to be spice. To me, the burn is not an alcohol burn.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's like the spice that you're talking about. It's more
like that kind. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking it's an alcohol burn. Definitely get a nice after taste.
Yeah. That breathe out, that second breath out is.
Yeah. Huh. So it says that we should also taste like citrus. I'm missing that. I do get the vanilla at the end.
Like cherry vanilla or like an apricot vanilla.
But
very fruit forward.
It's drinkable.
Yeah, it's not bad. And which we have shied away from whiskeys before.
Right.
And have leaned more towards the bourbons because they feel, I don't know, smoother or more, they feel thicker, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Viscosity of it feels thicker.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it's not bad. It's good.
Yeah.
I believe this was a gift.
Hey. Not a bad gift.
A gift from Ryan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a bad gift. We like gifts.
And for some reason, knowing I had this on the bottle that I had opened maybe once, I bought the 5-year single barrel when I saw that and a chance to buy that one.
Right.
I'm not really sure why, but I thought, hey, that'd be a great idea.
Because that's your style.
Yeah.
I got the regular. Here's the next step up. May as well have that too. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I just like having them on the shelf.
It's a nice big shelf.
You know, it's funny. We sat there. We didn't have an idea on what we were doing today.
Correct.
And I stood in front of my shelf for like 20 minutes. And I said, man, I don't have enough to choose from. What?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Interesting.
Because I didn't want to stay on the Buffalo shelf.
Right.
So the Buffalo shelf's gone. And then I kind of went maybe Woodford.
Yeah.
We haven't really dug into Knob Creek much.
Right.
We haven't dug into Yellowstone at all. That one's fresher bottled in my cabinet.
Yeah.
We're not going back to Jack Daniels.
No.
We just got off of Wild Turkey last week. Pretty much Wild Turkey kind of took the flavor away from everything last week.
Yeah,
and we're probably the topic of what we were talking about.
Again, I just think it's not my style.
Yeah, I think it's there for somebody that likes it, but it is a bite.
If you are a Wild Turkey fan, good for you.
Yeah,
I'm glad you enjoy it. You have no competition from me. I will not be going after your Wild Turkey.
I still want to try Wild Turkey 101 8-year, but that's just because it's out there. It's nothing crazy about it. But yeah, this is pretty tasty. But I was sitting there in front of the cabinet and I was like, I don't know, like, what am I going to do? Penelope?
Right.
I do Booker's? We don't want to jump into Weller's yet.
Right.
Because we need one more. But really, they're open.
Yeah, I mean, at some point we need to
just crack a 12-year and just drink it and go, this is what it is. I tell you what I had a sip of the other night, and I chose it and I went back to it, was the Bullet 12-year rye.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my gosh, it's so good.
Nope. I made a Bowman Port Old Fashioned.
That night that I brought it over?
The other day.
Oh. How did you?
Yeah.
I thought you were thinking about the time we had a Redskins game. I brought the 12-year down.
Yeah.
And I drank on it, but no one else drank on it, which is fine.
No, because Kelly came down. We did a game night the second night. And I was like, I'm going to have an Old Fashioned.
Yeah.
Delicious. I love it. Love an Old Fashioned, man. I'm telling you. So, like, I do think one of the things that we should probably think about doing that we haven't talked about in a minute But we kind of touched on it, is for some of those bourbons that we have found too warm, right?
To go ahead and make them in an old-fashioned.
Too spicy. What if we did like a little revisit?
Yeah.
We try it bare.
Yeah.
And then we make it as an old-fashioned.
Absolutely.
And see if it's something where, you take away some of that bite.
Yeah, you give it a little bit more different. Maybe you can pick up some different notes in it other than just yeah.
So
definitely doable.
Possible.
Yeah.
So just thinking of other things. But we also do have more bottles at my house to try. We haven't
even gotten makers yet.
Yep.
We haven't gotten to Mitchers. What is that one? Hannah McKinney.
Okay.
Is that it?
Mitchell?
There's Mitchell, right?
Yep.
And then there's Hannah McKinney. I get it mixed up all the time.
Okay.
I don't know why, because they're both Irish names.
I think the McKinney is one of the ones that we were looking at, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I've got a bottle of that.
Yes.
And then I went home and I confirmed that I do have a bottle of that.
You do have a bottle of that, but we haven't gotten into them.
Yep.
We haven't gotten into... There's so many to get into. We haven't touched Yellowstone.
So perhaps what we need to do next week...
Yeah.
Maybe... What you got?
Nothing. I just remembered something. Go ahead.
Okay. Next week on your way home from work before we shoot, why don't you stop by the house?
Okay.
We'll take a look at what's on my shelf that we want to try.
Okay.
And we'll
something
do that.
Like that. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you want, we can to do more research. We could try to pick something tomorrow or whatever.
I'm cool with I like the ones that we dig into, and that the crime series is going to be dope to dig into and remember them and talk about. The specials. It's episode 10, episode 5. Not that episode 16 isn't important.
Yeah.
But I think cleaner to our roots, because what did we used to do? We would just call each other and be like, you ready to drink on the porch?
Right.
I think I felt more comfortable doing this today and just going, let's just go have a drink and try something new.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or try something we haven't tried in a year and then hang out for a little bit.
Right.
I just felt like that was today's episode, maybe a little calmer.
Yeah.
Maybe seem a little less organized, but it was definitely, I was excited to do this one.
Right.
The way we were doing it. And that's why I didn't push it and go, what else are we doing? Or look up and hang out. As soon as you were like, I don't know, you got any ideas? I was like, no, this is going to be fine.
Yeah. It's a little bit more different, right? Yeah. Because we have had ones where we knew the week before, hey, we're going to try this.
Yeah. So we had time to look into them and
dig into it. But then we've also had times where it's just been off the cuff.
Yeah. Well, our first 5 episodes, we didn't care about the whiskey.
Right.
We cared about it. We didn't care what we were drinking.
Right.
It was more setting up the mics and seeing if we could actually even do this.
Yeah.
So those first 5 episodes are just us going, this one. We'll talk about it.
And then it's for me, and we've talked about it before, I don't know that I could fill an hour-long show with just bourbon.
Yeah, just bourbon and stuff.
I appreciate that that's not how we do the whole thing. I appreciate that we talk about what our plans for the show or things that we find we're stumbling on, whatever the case may be, during our show.
This is cool. If you guys understood what 2 ADH people together with hyperfixations get together is basically mine and your friendship. So basically, it's just an hour of us talking about our hyperfixation, which is the podcast and whiskey right now.
Right.
And then moving on.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what I got excited about, because I remembered, because I was thinking back to the earlier episodes whenever we were drinking, we tried a couple different things, but I remember one that stuck out to me was Uncle Nearest.
Yeah.
So their court date happened.
Yeah.
They have to turn over management to the bank.
Yeah.
Did you hear about it already?
No, I hadn't.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So they got to relinquish control of Uncle Nearest. They are putting someone from the bank is picking someone to go in and run it.
Mm-hmm. Not surprised.
Me either. A little bit. I was. I thought they were going to come out on top. I really did.
Nope. I told you they were going to make a play to take over.
Yeah.
And that's exactly, we kind of went through that in a 3-week period. It was, I didn't know that was happening. I bet the bank's trying to make a play. Then the next week we talked about it. And you even said, yep, they're trying to take control. And here we are.
Does it hurt the brand?
I think, to me, it hurts the legacy.
Because that's what everyone was writing, that it hurts the legacy, right?
Yep.
All right, so this speed bump is not his legacy.
No. No, actually, because, and here's like the dark side of it. His legacy has been overwritten before.
Yeah.
Right? So
you think this is going to overshadow, because right now, I don't know if you noticed, but the last couple of times I went to a liquor store, those hard to find Uncle Nearest bottles, and guys, believe it or not, there are hard to find Uncle Nearest bottles. They got like the single barrel or the Master Craftsman edition and all these different versions that are $100+ MSRP, which once you get into whiskey and bourbon, you're over $100. You need to be something special.
Yeah.
Like, and usually they're not.
Yep.
But they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be harder to find and harder to get. They're pretty readily available right now at all of our local liquor stores. I know for a fact Town Center has the black label.
Yep.
And then ours that we go to has the beige label.
Yeah.
And they're the special versions. They're each $150.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like, you know, it's an optics thing. Again, talked about it a little bit when I said they were going to try to take over. It's here once again. We had the opportunity for a legacy brand to make an up and come.
Yeah.
And now,
you think they just popped too quick? Because if they would have kept running costs down and everything down and made a limited run of bottles and did special releases,
it's definitely possible.
If you had near
taking
screen,
too much money,
yeah. If you took near screen and ran that all the time, you had one whiskey, and then you did the special release of the Master Crafts and all these once a year.
Yep. Of
a couple barrels, and then you wouldn't be talking about $100 million worth of barrels because you wouldn't need that many, you know, or
I mean,
$79 million worth of barrels because that's what they actually had, even though they said they had 100 million.
Yeah, I don't think that's inaccurate, right? Yeah. Like they could have gone.
Should have been
slower.
The legacy brand.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know, I hope that his great granddaughter stays involved. I hope she doesn't exit over all of this, although I would understand if she did.
Yeah.
But you know, if she's still there, she still has the opportunity to, you know, fight to make his legacy continue and a legacy under his own name. Yeah. And I think that's what the importance of it is, you know, he already had a legacy. His legacy was Jack Daniels.
So do you buy the bottles knowing that they might go away or change?
So they're not going to change anything about them.
You don't think they'll change anything in the bottles or anything?
I think they just know that this brand isn't going to go anywhere for the next 40 or 50 years. And so they can make more by owning it than they can by them paying them back in installments.
Yeah.
Is what it comes down to. So they paid $25 million to own the brand.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. You know, I'm not stoked to hear it, but I'm also not surprised.
Yeah.
Does seem like, you know, even if you remove who he was and like kind of the legacy orbit and all of that, is it's like once again corporate America taking over,
so
you know, the small side.
This got me doing a search of lawsuits in whiskey.
Yeah.
And a couple of them showed up that were pretty freaking nuts.
Right.
So one of them was Jack Daniels versus a toy company for making a dog toy that resembled a Jack Daniels bottle.
But I've seen that
copyright infringement. So that one, they did get sued and Jack Daniels won.
Yep.
There was another one that was...
which they should. I mean, that one's pretty easy to figure. Yeah.
And there's been a lot of lawsuits like that in there. I don't think there's ever been basically a foreclosure or a takeover of a whiskey company before like this. And there might have been back in the day just smaller and then grew or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know if it's like new to... Yeah, go ahead.
E.H. Taylor.
Yeah.
That was a hostile takeover. Stagg and E.H. Taylor were a hostile takeover.
Right.
That guy, I can't remember which one, and I'll look into it more when we're doing the E.H. Taylor episode. But whatever name it was, the other guy, I think it was E.H. Taylor, was running it and taking out loans to run this liquor company. And Stagg was the one paying off the loans in his name. So when it came down to it, he owned it because he's the one that paid off the debt.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he paid it off in his own name. So it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, it is. This is nothing new in corporate America. It is not new by any means. The little guy loses to the big guy all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you just hope that the little guy gets to get bought out and make their fortune. And this is just one of those cases where it doesn't sound like they're going to get to make their fortune. They're probably going to be fine. like financially on their own end. They're probably doing okay.
Yeah.
But, there's a difference between...
You may have lost the company.
Yeah.
But this is just a loan you defaulted on. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not a...
Is it... So the question becomes, is it a you lost your company, or is it a you sold out before it got too big? And we won't know yet.
Yeah.
Right? Because now you have somebody who takes over who's got, basically an unlimited pool of money.
Yeah.
Right? And they say, actually, you weren't going big enough. We're going to go 3 times as big.
I don't think Uncle Nearest has been the big grower. You know what I mean? And honestly, I've seen both of those bottles on the shelves and said, maybe I should go ahead and grab them just in case to have them because I want to collect them.
Yep.
And I go, no, I just got a bad feeling about it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I mean,
it's stigma me being at the store and seeing the bottle after hearing all the news.
Yeah.
And it's not even that it's something wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that whiskey that's in that bottle. There's nothing wrong with the bottle that says someone's name on it. But just the stigma behind it, you're just like, I'm not going to pick that up right now.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just a little different, but I thought it was cool to keep updated on over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, staying on top of how that's playing out is definitely a thing, and I hope that whatever comes next for Nearest, that there's somebody who cares about the legacy who's still involved.
Yeah,
and long as there's somebody who
these
cares,
people might.
Yeah,
they might go, we care about it, we're going to keep it. It's not. It's you defaulted on $100 million worth of loans. You didn't pay your payments. You said we have $100 million in collateral.
Yes. At the end of the day, they trusted the wrong people to make their payments.
You were not running this right. Especially if you tell us you got $100 million worth of, you lost $21 million worth of liquor.
My question becomes, and this is kind of like, were they supposed to keep an adequate amount of reserve in liquor to cover their loan?
That's exactly what was written in it.
At which point she thinks, or they think, we've paid off $27 million of our loan. Yeah. We can sell off $27 million of our bourbon. So they think they're matching. Well, they think they're trickling down the way they're supposed to. They didn't
default on a $100 million loan. They defaulted on a loan that they still owed $101 million.
Right.
So it was more than that. So I think the agreement, and that's what it was written in there, the agreement was to keep at least $100 million worth of liquor.
Yeah.
And they admitted that it is not there.
Mm-hmm.
It is gone. But they had someone inside was doing something wrong. One of the chief financial officers, CFO.
Yeah, there was
admittedly doing something wrong and is being investigated for that.
Yep.
But if this was your baby, $20 million walks out the door, you should know.
Yes and no. I mean, I agree.
How much is a barrel? 15 grand?
I agree. But if you're a marketer, 15? If you're a marketer, if your entire thing is marketing, right?
You hired the person you trusted to run it.
Maybe you should have had a CEO.
Yeah.
And you stuck to the face and the marketing.
Yeah.
But I'm not a financial wizard, right? Say this podcast was to take off and suddenly we're making $30,000, $40,000 a month.
Yeah.
Per episode, we would hire somebody to manage the funds.
Yeah.
Right? We would be like, okay, you make sure at the end of the year our taxes are paid.
Yeah.
Right.
We're paid.
That we're paid. That all of our overhead, whatever we develop through this is paid. Right. And they're telling us it is.
Yeah.
Right. We aren't going to ask too many questions.
I think
you hire somebody because you trust them.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
unfortunately, that trust was used.
Yeah.
But
so the real problem in this is the person that they trusted to run everything. And then, maybe having like a real experienced CEO wouldn't have hurt anybody.
Yeah.
The bank did what the bank is going to do. They did nothing that surprises me.
Yeah, but they waited. They gave them a chance to fix it. It wasn't like they wanted to take it. I don't think they wanted to be in the liquor business. I don't think they're hurt feelings by being in it.
Right.
But you're talking about you just jumped into it when we're at the all-time low.
Yeah.
Where all liquor sales are down 51% or whatever it is right now. You went in, you're going into $100 million. You're investing $100 million into a business that just dropped 50% of its margin.
Yeah.
that's not really the time you want to get into it. That's not the time. You would probably prefer the $20,000 a month payment that you have on that bill,
or however much it is,
because you can reinvest it and do whatever. But now you're stuck with $100 million worth of, or $79 million worth of shit.
Maybe not. You got $79 million worth of bourbon plus the company's actual like name worth. They'll get their
property,
money.
Yeah,
they'll get their
money.
money.
Run it long enough until they need to and sell it, or they'll keep it and run it.
So,
but it's up to them now. It's crazy though that it happened.
Yeah, but like it sucks because it is something that possibly could have been prevented.
Yeah.
If not for a shitty employee.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like even if you have an inexperienced CEO, without that shitty employee,
it still might have been all right. Yeah, it would have been fine.
We wouldn't be talking about it. Be like, whatever.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Where's your $100 million worth of barrels?" And they'd be like, "Right there."
Yeah.
In that building.
We have I put a dollar value on each one of those, and, and then it's there. There it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have that one shitty accountant.
It's like what is it?
We're not
the Instagram, TikTok follower counter.
Yeah.
It's like there's 100 million in that building.
Yeah.
You take a barrel out, it goes down to like $5,000, and then you put one back in, it goes up $3,000. Yeah. As it ages, it goes up.
Yeah. Just it's slowly ticking up $1 at a time. Why does it keep going up? Well, it's getting older. In our lives, our time ticks down. In bourbon life, it ticks up. But yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see what happens with the brand itself. And like I said, maybe she sticks around and,
does something.
at the end of the day, maybe it's a good thing. You never know. I want it to be a good thing, right? I have zero faith that it'll be a good thing, but I want it to be.
Yeah.
I want it to be. But we saw the same kind of things happen, like 6 years ago, when COVID came through and all those small farms went into trouble.
Yeah.
A lot of them got bought out by big mega corporations. So, similar story where like they defaulted on their loans and now we have farmland that's just owned by a huge conglomerate that was, a family farm for the last 150 years. Yeah. And so
I don't know, I'm good with progress too, though. You know what I mean? I'm good with it changing, and I'm cool if you get to hold on to it.
Yeah.
It would have been either way, but now they're definitely in the news a lot more than they were. Yeah. It seems like they popped on the scene. They were everywhere.
Yep.
And for 5 or 6 years, and they popped away, and now they're everywhere again. So even if it's a big ploy, it's a good one because people are talking about it again.
Yeah.
And
so we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Maybe it leads to different bottles out there.
There was another one that popped up that was really crazy story, and we don't drink really much scotch, but it was Macallan. And Macallan had bought over 100 bottles of antique liquor from France. And then they took a couple of them. They were selling them as high-end private collected bottles that were antique. You know what I mean? We're talking about from like 1920s, 1930s, 100-year-old shit, just crazy bottles. And they got one tested, and it said this liquor was actually made in the early 2000s. And this was back 10 years ago, whatever, 20, 15 years ago. But they got hit and got in trouble for selling and counterfeit whiskey. Macallan, as big as they are.
Yeah. I mean, Macallan 12 is kind of a staple.
Yeah.
I'm not even a scotch drinker.
Yeah.
And I've had Macallan 12.
Yeah. So Macallan, they were, accidentally selling counterfeit bottles.
Yep.
Because of where they bought them from. They bought them through auction houses and all this stuff. Yeah, so they bought them rightly, and they thought they were real, but they are not.
It's interesting because normally, like in a case like that, you would think you would have certificates.
Well, they're all forged.
So at the end of the day, then Macallan, if they're all forged, Macallan would be indemnified. They wouldn't be responsible for it because they would have done everything they could. Like we had them authenticated. We did this.
Well, it's whenever they were finally getting them all authenticated for the second time,
it started coming
out. They found out that it came out wrong, and they did offer everyone their money back that had bought those bottles. Yeah. I couldn't imagine the multi-million-dollar deals those were.
Right.
That they had to pay back or paid back on good faith.
Yeah, but you also have to think like that was good faith on their part, right? Like they went to an auction house. The auction house had whatever they had, and it was all with a certificate, right? Yeah. And so if you buy something with a certificate, you're going to believe it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what triggered them to look into the certificates or get them recertified.
Someone that bought a bottle.
Right. It's like this.
This isn't 100 years.
This tastes like Jack Daniels. Actually, this is Jack Daniels. Yes.
Yeah.
No, nobody who bought those bottles has ever tried Jack Daniels. Oh, man.
Can you imagine, like, I don't know. Like the snootiest, richest fucking Scotch drinker has had Jack Daniels at some point just to try it. At some point,
yeah.
Oh, Virginia Distillery got sued.
Oh, what's up?
So, you know, the Virginia one, we have not tried that one either, but it is all over the place here because we're in Virginia. Virginia Distilling Company got in trouble for putting the word Highland on their bottles because they were a single malt. And then the managing Scotch Federation, whatever people, I don't remember the abbreviation, but people who make sure Scotch rules are followed by Scotch people or sued them for putting Highland on there. And they did have to remove Highland, but they were able to keep the American writing of whiskey on the bottle. I don't remember what the rule was, but
interesting. There can only be one Highland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, what about the Highlands of Virginia? Maybe they're talking about like up in the mountains and shit. But yeah, you should not put Highland. You should put higher land.
Yeah. Up their land.
Yeah, upland.
Stoned land. But yeah, I mean, you know, people get sued. Yeah. It happens. Hey, maybe someday we'll be cool enough to get sued ourselves.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Sue us.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Please don't sue us.
Hey, do you think we talk so much shit on Wild Turkey they'd ever invite us out?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Really? I don't think so.
Why wouldn't they? Yeah, want to prove us wrong. We are so popular. We have so many listeners, so many people paying attention to us that they're like, they didn't like us. We got to explain it to them.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you,
but that's what being different. An influencer is, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like something, they'll bring you out there to try to change your mind.
They might taste better at the distillery. I haven't tried it there before.
Yeah, you know, they're slipping us $20,000 under the table. Their bourbon tastes awesome. Yeah. Everybody should have it. Definitely goes on our they paid us list. I'm sorry, on our top of the list.
Have two lists, the real one and then they paid us.
Yeah. I would definitely wear a Wild Turkey shirt for $20,000.
Yeah. I'd rock until the Wild Turkey fell off.
Hashtag not sponsored, but hey, you know, we put our offer out there. 20 G's. We could do a lot of damage with 20 G's.
Yeah.
Like not that much damage. We could do a lot. We could do a lot.
Yeah. Can you imagine the bottle? We set up a whole studio.
The bottle?
Huh?
The bottle?
Well, I'm a Whaler fan. Whaler fan, so.
I would hope $20,000 can get us more than one bottle.
Like 1.5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know.
I did see they broke out the 5 millionth keg from Buffalo Trace bottles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the 6 millionth they release them every time they hit a big million.
I would like to think that if we had $20,000, then we would just build out our studio. You know, it's just me. That's just me.
I think let's be hypothetical here. Let's play the if you won the lottery game. If you had $20,000, I think we would put maybe $2,000 worth of merch.
Okay.
Or get the merch rolling in that way.
Yep.
Yes, definitely build out our studio. What we wanted.
Yep.
Not really, because what we want doesn't cost that much. No. We're going to have what we want at some point. We don't really need a sponsor to do it.
Here's where I'm thinking. If we just had money to do it, I'd start with a barn.
Where?
I wouldn't even do it in a garage. I would put a barn in a backyard. Have it insulated, have it soundproofed, get one of those Mr. Cools. You know, we can talk about our Mr. Cool. They'll pay us for that.
Yeah, that's another $5,000 right there.
You know, we just get that for free. Yeah. Because, you know, we're that cool. And then like, you know, build, like a 10 by 15, then it's a 10 by 10 because you got a 5-foot bar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you don't need a lot of room.
Yeah, I mean, 10 by 10 is big enough for 4 dudes to sit in and drink and talk shit.
We've done that before.
Right, exactly. We did it in a tent.
Yeah, in a tent.
Ceilings were lower. It wasn't insulated, and we didn't have AC.
Yeah. Did have a TV, though.
We did have a TV. This one will also have a TV.
And then I just want to, because your laugh was so fucking wicked earlier about it before we end the show, I wanted to remind you about that time we went to Carolina to visit Billy. And then we ended up going to the Outer Banks for the day. Dude, when I told you that earlier. So we went to go visit Billy in Carolina one day. And on the way to Carolina, Billy was like, oh, I have some people over. I don't know how long you guys can stay. Yeah. Or whatever it was. You know, you guys can't stay long. And we're like, we're about to drive 3 hours to visit you. we wanted to stay a little bit.
Yep.
So we get to 168. We either got to go 58 or 168 to go Outer Banks. So we just call him. We're like, oh, yeah, we're going to the beach. Yeah. See you later, bitch.
And this whole thing came up because Bobby was looking at a photo album with his kids from like back when. And it was a picture
of me and Mel on the Outer Banks,
Yeah, at the Outer Banks. And he's like, I don't know if that was a trip we went on with Brandon and Meredith or if that's a trip we went on with your parents.
Yeah.
And I was like, what trip are you talking about? And he started talking about it. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that.
Your diabolical laugh, just like, imagine how pissed Billy had to be that day. To be like, oh, my buddies are coming to visit. And they're like, nah, they're going to the Outer Banks. They didn't come.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's so bitter towards us.
Maybe. Yeah, but see, like, if he was smart, he would call us, tell us he's coming, and then not come, because that's what we did. Instead, he just comes and doesn't call us. So we're not hurt by that because we didn't know.
I'm not calling them. They didn't come one time. I didn't know you're here.
Right?
Yeah, we still got to get him on the show.
He's got to get better at that. You know, you call and be like, "Hey, I'm on my way," and then we get everything set up.
Yeah,
and he's like, "I decided to go to the beach instead." It's like, you got us.
Yeah, you got me back.
You got us. Instead, he goes to the beach and doesn't call.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was here. I didn't have the time to be hurt. Billy, we miss you. Come on down. We'll put you on the microphone. We'll put some bourbon in your hand. You can tell your side of the Hunt Club stories. They're probably angrier than ours.
Yeah, we're going to cut a lot of his out.
Yeah. He was sober. He knew what was going on.
Then Greg got drunk, and I threw his bottle in the woods, and Greg started getting pissy. Then Bobby was pissy, and Brandon was going to sleep. And I woke up, and everyone was happy except me because I wrecked my four-wheeler.
Ran it up a tree.
Yeah.
Had to eat those chocolate-covered pretzels.
Nah, come on, Billy. Get on the show, you bitch.
Anyway. But it's been a good night. I think we had some good talk, good conversation. Decent drink. I like it. Yeah. I would drink that again.
Yeah. I want to have to if you don't finish yours soon.
We are going to need to work on the list. We got to start putting together our list. We got to figure out what we want to call our list. That way, yeah.
Okay.
That way we can start putting them up on the Top Gear board.
Yeah.
And then we'll know which ones we want to go back to.
Yeah.
Right? Because like through all of this, we haven't made a lot of returns to bottles.
Yeah.
But we're coming up on porch time. And when we get to porch time, we have at least 20 bottles that we have cracked open in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
That, we should be trying them over again.
Yeah.
And maybe some
which we do like to sip on old fashions on the porch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't think we drink a lot of them straight.
There's been a few nights where we just sat out there with rocks.
Yeah.
Got them wet, as Adam likes to say. Adam, I don't know why you call it wet. It's on the rocks.
No, what was it? We call it wet.
I know. I was making fun of him.
I was like, no, he was pretty upset that we kept saying wet.
Yeah. Get that wet.
You get it wet. It's already wet. It's a liquid.
Put a little wet in there.
That dude is... I'm the reason he has high blood pressure.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I say shit wrong all the time, like funner.
Yeah. And
I spell shit wrong all the time. And he's such a stickler for those things that he can't not say something. He's just like, this is not how you do it. They, they're, them. Like, I fuck them up all the time. Yeah. And my hick ass, I just say dumb shit sometimes. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. It's not the proper way to say it.
Yeah.
Did you understand what I was saying? Yeah. All right, good.
Yeah. You knew what I meant?
I'm a fucking professional talker. I'm on a podcast.
Yeah. Well, we're not professional yet.
We have to get paid to be professional?
Gotta get paid to be professional.
Okay.
So, but soon we can be professional podcasters.
Yeah. Ooh, I almost became a professional spiller.
Yeah. Is somebody going to pay you to spill it? What is it? Wild turkey?
My house smelled like wild turkey for 2 days.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
It's not that bad. When the liquor smell goes away, it just smells like honey, cinnamon. I
mean, at the end of the day, it could have been worse. Could have been like when we were in high school and the house just smelled like throw up. like old fucking blunt roaches and throw up. Yeah. Teenage boy sweat.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. It has been, it's been a night. It's been an enjoyable bourbon. Been an enjoyable talk. We got some other stuff to knock out today. We're going to have a great time and we'll catch you around.
Good fight. Good
Cheers.
night. Cheers. And that's a wrap for today on The Old Fashioned Friendship. We hope you enjoyed the drinks and the trip down memory lane as much as we did.
I know it's always a good day for us. We can crack open a bottle and share some of our stories from a more simple time. Hopefully you got a good laugh and a thirst for bourbon.
If you like what you heard, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review or hit us up on social media. The links are in the description below.
And if you have any stories of your own, we'd love to hear them. Send us a message. Maybe your story will remind us of one we forgot.
Until next time, pour yourself a drink and keep the stories flowing.
And cheers to 20 years of friendship and many more to come.
Cheers.